Hey, what's good? This is your boy bGrynch, shouting out to you from no other place than South Central Coral Springs. That's right, sunny South Florida, where today it fucking poured. It was not a good day. It was very gloomy. It's been gloomy the last couple of days. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. It's bad, but it's rainy season. And that's what it does in rainy season. It fucking rains. Anyway, we're gonna cut to the chase. I gotta tell you guys this fucking story about what happened to me this fucking weekend. You're not gonna believe this shit. All right. So, YouTube, Facebook, my boy Jetson, okay? He's been my boy for a while now. I've known him since high school. He sets me up on a date with this fucking girl. All right. Like a blind date. I'm supposed to go over to her house for a Saturday afternoon lunch. This date was set up on Friday. So I know Jetson. I know I'm not going to get fucking kidnapped and human trafficked like 2 weeks ago by the hacker. So I openly accept the invitation and I go on this date. And I Uber to this girl's house, and I have to be perfectly honest with you, she had a crucifix, a huge, giant fucking crucifix. What's up, Jordan? A huge crucifix on her door, the size of her fucking door. Now, I wasn't expecting that. I'm thinking, dude, this is fucking weird, but whatever. She's fucking religious. She has a big fucking crucifix on her door. All right, big fucking deal. I knock on the fucking door, and this big fucking lady, this big, huge fucking lady answers the fucking door. I'm thinking to myself, what did Jetson get me involved in? You know, he set me up with a date with a fucking heifer. You know, hey Dougie, how you doing, brother? So I have to go out on a fucking date with this fucking heifer now? Because I'm a consummate gentleman. I won't back out of a fucking date, you know, because my boy set it up. I'm not ready to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. But nevertheless, luckily, she turns around and yells, Rachel! That was the girl's name who I was supposed to meet. I introduced myself to the big fat lady. I said, hi, I'm Brian. Nice to meet you, Rachel. And she says, you you here for Rachel? I'm like, yes. And that's when she yelled for Rachel. And a warm, warm sigh of relief washed over me like a wave as this petite little thing fucking comes to the door. This petite little blonde, nice pair of little titties. I liked it, you know? I said, okay, man. Maybe they did okay here. So she invites me in, where directly to my right, there's a room and there's a statue of an erect 6-foot penis. That's right. She has a statue of a 6-foot erect cock, which I can relate to, big cocks, but I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is that? Like, I felt like I was in Clockwork Orange or some shit like that. Well, I just fucking passed her on by with my stupid fucking watch going off, telling me shit that I don't need to fucking be told. Anyway, she brings me through this hallway and after seeing this big 6-foot fucking erect cock. And she actually has pictures on her walls of this hallway of flaccid penises. One's erect, one's flaccid. Most of them are flaccid. Hey, Missy, how you doing? So I'm thinking, what the fuck is up with this girl and all these fucking penises all over the fucking place? So anyway, I just fucking think that she's like kind of a little fucking weird, you know, but she brings me into this fucking luxurious fucking room. There's a grand piano there. There's a nice fucking weird looking candle on the middle of the piano. She invites me to sit down on this luxurious chair. I sit back and she is fucking goes to the piano bench and she asks me, do I play the piano? And I'm like, I play everything. I'm a musician, but nevertheless, I'm not that very good at piano. I said, you obviously play. And she played me a song that she wrote, and it was nice. So when she was done, I got up, because I like the feeling of the weighted keys, you know, when you fucking press down on the piano. And I went up to the piano, and that candle that I was talking about, that was in the center of the fucking piano, it wasn't a candle. It was a fucking big, huge butt plug. All right, now I'm thinking to myself, this chick is fucked up. Like, what is she doing with the fucking, did she forget to put it away? Like, it was perfectly centered in the middle of her fucking piano. And, you know, with the fucking big 6-foot statue of a fucking erect cock and all the pictures of penises on her fucking walls, there's a fucking butt plug on her fucking piano. And now I'm starting to get a little weirded out. So I asked her, I said, is that a fucking butt plug on your piano? And she's like, yeah, it's a butt plug. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. Nevertheless, I just fucking pass on. She goes, you want to see something really cool? And I was like, okay. So she takes me through this hallway, through her kitchen, and brings me to this fucking door, this room with the door shut. okay? And she tells me to open up the door. I open up the fucking door, and it's dark in there. She tells me to turn on the fucking lights, which I do. And there's like 30 to 40 fucking dildos of all different sizes, lengths, thickness, thinness, colors. There were glow-in-the-dark ones that were lit up with fucking black lights. There's fucking spotlights on them. There's fucking dildos from room to room. It was like a dildo fucking room for dildos. Just like, that's it. They were on pedestals. They were on podiums. They were in glass casings. They were just fucking standing there. Like, and she's like, isn't that neat? And I'm like, can I ask you a question? And she's like, what? I'm like, what's with all the penises? Like, you have a 6-foot statue of a fucking penis. You have pictures of penis. Oh, Missa, I've been wanting to be best friends with you for a long time. You're a cutie. Anyway, and I said, what's with all the penises? You know, I mean, I could understand because actually, and Messia, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sweetheart, but I'll learn. I happen to have a beautiful 8-inch cock. So, I mean, I understand the enjoyment of looking at a nice penis every time I, use the bathroom, I get to check mine out and whatnot. But I'm like, what's with all the dildos and the penises? And she simply says, I love penis. Hey, Heather, how you doing, sweetheart? I love penises. I mean, there were dildos with fucking spikes on them and shit. I'm thinking, what is this weird bitch into? So she says to me, yeah, I like penises. So I'm like, yeah, dude, this is fucking weird. And she says, Missa, got you. Thank you, Missa. I will never forget that. So she says, you want to see something really cool? So I'm like, well, what could be cooler than a fucking room full of dildos, a fucking piano with a butt plug on it, a statue of a fucking erect penis, and pictures of fucking penises, both flaccid and hard, on her fucking walls? Like, what is going to top that? What could be cooler to her than that? She walks me down this hallway to her bedroom, where as far as I could see as I'm walking towards it is a bed. This girl's 38 years old. She's 38 years old, okay? And there's nothing but a plethora of teddy bears and dolls covering her fucking bed. All perfectly, measured and love ya, shithead. It's supposed to be shithead, Heather, not sheerhead. Learn how the fuck to spell, fucker. I'll see you later. You can go. You're dismissed. Anyway, she brings me into this fucking room, and there's all these dolls on the bed, and I didn't notice when I looked to the fucking right on her wall, there's fucking 2 AK-47 fully automatic machine guns. There's 2 AR-15 semi-automatic machine guns. And there's like 10 hand pistols hanging on her wall. Just like hanging there. Like she could just grab it off the fucking wall and start fucking killing people. I'm like, whoa, dude. This is fucked up. This just got fucking, it went from dildos to fucking semi and automatic machine guns. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Lunch is gonna be fucking, what is she gonna serve for fucking lunch? It's a lunch date. Fucking sliced penis? I don't fucking know. So I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I fake, I wear my earbuds all the time. So I fake an emergency phone call. I tell her I gotta fucking go. Take it easy, Heather. So I call my Uber, and the Uber gets there. And I'm fucking pissed at my friend Jetson, who set this date up. I was like, he was fucking around trying to play a joke on me at the fucking expense of this fucking weirdo chick and, of course, my embarrassment. So I get into the Uber, and I fucking call Jetson. And he answers the phone, all fine. Like, yeah, what's up, dude? Date's over already? I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, why would you do that? He's like, do what? I'm like, dude, you set me up on a fucked up date with a girl that's infatuated with fucking dildos and penises and machine guns. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I didn't even set up the date. My girlfriend Stephanie did. I said, yeah? Why don't you give me fucking Stephanie's phone number? I'd like to fucking talk to her. So Stephanie answers her fucking phone when I call her. And I said, Stephanie, why would you set me up on a fucking date with a crazy woman? And she simply says, because of that shit you pulled on me 2 years ago on April Fool's. Like, I did some bullshit. I don't even fucking remember what it was. Oh, and dolls. Yes, the creepy dolls. They were fucking creepy. There were even Cabbage Patch Kids on her fucking wall. On her fucking bed. Excuse me. This is the first time I'm doing a live show in like 2 months, so you have to excuse me. I do live me shit where I just ramble. But nevertheless, I try to be perfectly pronunciating my words correctly and technically proficient when I do this show. Anyway, yeah, Cabbage Patch Kids, Care Bear fucking teddy bears, like fucking old porcelain dolls. Those are the fucking creepy ones. The porcelain dolls with the porcelain faces, they're the ones that you see in fucking horror movies. I thought I was in the middle of a fucking dildo penis rage machine gun toting fucking doll fucking hanging out fucking horror movie that I was gonna fucking be killed and hung in another room where there are all these other dead guys that have gone out on fucking Saturday lunch dates with this bitch. So anyway, she's getting me back for a fucking prank that I pulled on her. I don't even know what the fucking prank was. I was so upset, I didn't even ask. I didn't care. I was just like, you know, you're a fucking bitch. Someone's calling me right now, but unfortunately, I'm not answering the phone. Fucking rude people know I'm doing a 9 o'clock show and they want to fucking call me anyway. I'm on fucking YouTube. I'm on fucking Facebook. And people are just fucking rude. Anyway, it was a day from fucking hell. All right. And I just didn't want to deal with it. Now, this brings me into I want to just touch on this fucking COVID vaccination thing real quick. All right. Everybody's thinking that they're like fucking 5G trackers. Now, I will not get a fucking vaccination. My mom has even offered me $150 to get my vaccination. I don't believe in the fucking vaccination. I'm very concerned about long-term effects with the vaccination, which I will not be getting. All right, I'll take my chances getting fucking COVID. All right? You could take that fucking vaccine and you could blow it out your ass, missa. And not your ass, out their asses. Like Pfizer's and Johnson & Johnson and the other one, whatever the fuck they're called. Anyway, in order for them to put a tracking device in a serum, in a vaccine, it would be the size of a piece of rice, okay? A piece of rice would only fit into a needle that was like 12 gauges big, which is a big fucking needle to fit a piece of rice into, all right? Because technology right now doesn't have tracking devices, as far as I know, as far as you know, as far as we know, that is smaller than a piece of rice. Where a regular needle is like 25 to 30 gauges. It's like 5/8 of an inch long or some shit. So it would have to be a very, very tiny fucking needle tracking device. But the thing I'm concerned about, I don't give a fuck about a tracking device because they're tracking us on our phones anyway. You know, we're being followed, we're on camera, wherever. They know where the fuck you're at. They need to put a fucking tracking system in your fucking body. But what they don't understand, which is what I don't understand, the possible long-term effects of this fucked up vaccination that they came up with in like 3 months. Don't get it. Don't want to get it. It's fucking bad. Very fucking bad. So, like 5 years, your intestines could fall out your ass. You know what I mean? Your cock could fall off. Your titties, missa, in case you're, you know, I'm aware that you don't have a penis. So, but like seriously, you could have heart problems. They already started having heart inflammation fucking problems in kids under 15. So this vaccine is fucked up. And the thing about it is you can get the vaccine and you are a legend. That's word. I'm kind of a legend myself. You got me stuck there for a second. I've been wanting to hit you up for a while. Anyway, yeah, because I'm in Springs, baby. We're like so close. Anyway, the movie The Legend. I've never seen the movie The Legend, actually. That's with Will Smith, if I'm correct, right? Yeah, I believe that's with Will Smith. I Am Legend. Anyway, do you know... Oh, really? Okay, so it's the entire premise at the beginning of the movie. That's word. I'll have to check it out. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe me and Missa will watch it together. I got cinema. I get any fucking movie you could fucking watch, even if it's in the theaters, at my fucking house. Yes, that's right. Jailbroken fire sticks fucking rule. Anyway, you know, long-term effect. And, you know, if you get the vaccination, do you know you could still catch COVID? So what the fuck are you getting the vaccination for if you could still get the fucking COVID? I don't get it. I don't want to get it. It's fucking bad. And the thing is that people are thinking that there's a new strain of COVID that's already circulating. That's not true. All right, but by next flu season, there will be a mutated fucking form of this virus, in which case it's going to be stronger than the form that we're experiencing now, and you're going to have to get another fucking vaccine. You're going to have to get vaccines every year like you get fucking flu vaccines. At least by next year, they might have it down where you're not going to die in 5 years because of fucking they haven't tested it long enough on fucking rats or whatever. So that's my thing about fucking COVID and the vaccine. I will not be getting the vaccine. This season, might not get it next season. But maybe the season after that, I'll feel better about getting the fucking vaccine. Which also brings me to the next point. People getting the vaccine. This has absolutely nothing to do with it. But what the fuck is up with these people on unemployment, man? I work my balls off. I work from home. I stay in my fucking house because I'm kind of introverted. And I found out, which I wasn't aware, I don't watch the news. I really stay in kind of a shell doing shows and radio shows and podcasts and whatnot. But fucking, I couldn't believe to hear that everybody that's been not working is getting fucking unemployment, and these motherfuckers are making more a week than I do. Sitting on their asses playing fucking video games. How fucked up is that? I don't get it. I don't want to get it. All I know is it's fucking bad because they're even getting EBT food stamps for like $400. I don't get that. Spend my fucking cash on it. What the fuck is up with that? That's fucking silly, yo. I don't fucking get it. The fucking, and who's going to pay back the fucking country when it's time to fucking, for them to want their fucking money back? I'm going to have to. What the fuck do I have to do with any of this? I'm working. I'm doing my shit. I'm going to have to be responsible for fucking paying back the fucking government for all these lazy motherfuckers that are fucking sitting on their asses thinking that they army soldiers or that they killing fucking zombies on video games. It's just fucking stupid. I don't fucking get it. I don't want to get it. It's bad. Yeah, but no, that kind of pissed me off. My friend actually had to call me and ask me if I had come work for him because he can't get anybody to work for him. Now, thank God, they're cutting off the unemployment. These fucking lazy motherfuckers are going to have to get back into the routine of fucking working. And fuck them. You know what I mean? If they have to get, it's like coming home from vacation and you have to get like back into the mode of living your normal life, going back to work and whatnot. Except it's fucking like a year later, and you have to get back into work. So, hey, listen, I don't feel bad for you because I continued working throughout this pandemic. Nothing could stop me. Because naturally, I don't leave my house. I go to Publix to go food shopping. That's just about it. And on dates with fucking scary ass women that have dildos, penises, dolls, and machine guns in their fucking houses. Messi, you're not aware of this, but fucking 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to go out on a date. I was set up on a date. And this guy hacked my fucking phone. Okay? And he told me, when I figured out I was being hacked, I told him I was going to fucking kill this guy. Like, dude, I'm going to fucking break you. I will find you. This motherfucker sends me a selfie of himself with his social security card right next to his fucking face and tells me, the FBI can't find me. What makes you think that you're going to fucking find me? And I'm like, you ballsy little fucking prick. I'm going to fucking get you. I'm going to find you. And I did a little bit of research. He was calling from a fucking burner number. I was a little upset. But my phone wasn't fucked up. So anyway, this guy that I don't really know from fucking online, from Live Me, where I do another live broadcast, sets me up on this fucking date with this real pretty girl. And I fucking go on this fucking date and she sends me an Uber. Okay. And I'm starting to get this weird feeling because she couldn't talk on the phone. She wanted to text. And while I'm getting ready to go on this date, I'm getting out of the shower. My phone rings. It's the fucking Uber driver telling me that he's 22 minutes away coming from Sunrise. I live in Springs, in Coral Springs, Missa. Royal Palm by University, just in case you're wondering. Anyway, I thought something was fucking weird about that because, Uber drivers don't call the person that they're picking up unless you're the person I call the fucking Uber. So I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is up with this? This is fucking crazy. Something's not right. So I call my son, and tell my son, yo, Spence, I'm going to take a snapshot of this picture. I'm going to send it to you. This way, if something happens to me, you know the last known vehicle that I was in. So, I was fucking a little bit fucking spooked out. Then I get inside the fucking Uber, and this fucking guy has a little fucking taped fucking thing that says Uber on his fucking windshield and no center console GPS. So I'm like, dude, there's something fucking up here. So I said to the driver, I said, yo, what's the physical address where we're going right now? And he picks his phone up from his lap. He unlocks the fucking screen and starts texting somebody. This motherfucker knew where he was going. I was set up to be either fucking killed or to be human trafficked. I would fucking go to the house. I'd be jumped by 5 guys. I would wake up in fucking Cambodia with some dude banging me in the ass, high on fucking heroin, and fucking all fucked up. And that would be bad. I wouldn't like that one fucking bit. So I told the driver, I said, yo, dude, turn the fucking car around, take me back to my fucking place. And this guy's like, why? What's the problem? I'm like, dude, just do what the fuck I say. See, I always carry a fucking knife in my pocket, a fucking nice knife that I would fucking stab a motherfucker with if he didn't follow my instructions. I would fucking stab this cocksucker right in his temple. But he did. He actually turned the truck around, the SUV. He brought me back to the fucking house. So I'm like, okay, I get out of the fucking car and I automatically go to fucking call the girl, say, what the fuck is going on? And I'm blocked. Number's fucking blocked. It was the fucking hacker, man. I was set up to be fucking killed, yo. What's up, Bonnie? How you doing, sweetheart? And it was just a crazy situation, mister. So, yeah, I think now I'm going to retire from being set up on dates, and I'm just going to ask people out on dates. You know, like you, for instance, mister. Let's take you, for instance. Okay, perhaps I, like, message you, or messenger, and say, hey, would you like to hang out? Hoping that you would, of course, say yes. I'm going to just keep you actually had I am the king of crazy situations. Ask Bonnie, man. My life is so fucked up. I try to stay away from drama. Yet drama finds me like I'm a fucking magnet. It's bad. It's really bad. And quite honestly, I don't get it. But you're still working, Bonnie, and you're sneaking the show in? Good for you, Bonnie. You rock. Hey, what's up, Jose? So I fucking, I forgot where I was at. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I live a fucking crazy life. And I'm trying to get away from that. All I want to do is settle down with a nice fucking girl and fucking chill out and be a fucking homebody. Get stoned on fucking weed and fucking watch fucking cinema or hockey or some kind of shit. Cuddled up next to a loved one. Is that too much to ask? Is it really? Is it? I don't think so. So, speaking of movies, I watched this fucking badass Hitman movie the other night, okay? It was called Scario. And Drusilla, who watches the show, is now asking me, why is there no show? The show's going on right now. The fuck is wrong with her? I can't ask her or call her right now because, quite honestly, Missa, you're the center of attention right now. Not me, you. Anyway, I watched this fucking movie called Scario, right? About this fucking hitman. And it was badass. And after the movie, I was thinking about how badass hitmen are. And I was thinking, what would be a cool attribute of a fucking hitman? Like, what would make a badass hitman even more badass? And it came right at me. It was a midget. Fucking midget fucking hitman. How cool would that fucking be? You're a midget. You fucking kill people for hire. Okay? You blend into crowds. You could actually walk up to fucking somebody without them noticing and stab them in their fucking kneecap or stab them with a needle full of poison. You could fucking fit in crawl spaces, probably standing up with your fucking gun, fit in AC ducts, you know. You fucking one day you get a fucking shipment from Amazon, right? And you're thinking it's your new sneakers that you fucking bought. And you open up the package, it's a fucking midget in there with a fucking gun. He puts one in your fucking head. Like, midgets are the answer to fucking hitmen. That's all I'm saying. Fuck. Yeah. So, anyway, these are the things that I think about. I'm actually going to do I don't usually do this, but I do like thug bitch quotes and shit at the end of the show, but I have a really fucking crazy question I want to ask you all, and I'm hoping that you guys will actually answer back or comment back, even if the show's over, and I'll get back to you. But what does your personal hell look like? And what does your personal heaven look like? So my answer to that is simple. We're living in hell right now. We're in hell. We're the bad people. We got scorn. Okay? We're fucking in hell right now. We're suffering. And yeah, there's nothing more hell-like than fucking this. Okay, you live with a bunch of fucking assholes. They can't fucking drive. You get hit by fucking cars. You get fucking run over by bikes. I'm a pedestrian. I'm a professional pedestrian. I don't drive. I walk everywhere. People are just fucking assholes. Nobody says hello to you when you walk past them. You're like, yo, what's up? And a motherfucker will just walk right past you. That like pisses me off to no degree. You have no idea. Like getting hung up on. I fucking hate getting fucking hung up on. It's like, you best slap me in the face before you hang up on me. Oh, which brings me to another point. Okay, check this out. I got cop knock syndrome, okay? It's when somebody unexpected comes to your house and fucking knocks on your fucking door, especially if it's real loud. What's up, Marissa? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. You know, if you don't call before you roll through and get the all cool, then I don't want to hear a knock at my fucking door. I need to be notified. Otherwise, I get an anxiety attack. Because I've had the cops at my house too many fucking times. I was with this bitch, Elizabeth, for 9 years. And she was the hell that I lived. And she'd get drunk before I get home from work. I wouldn't know that she was drunk because she hid the alcohol underneath the bathroom cabinet, which I didn't frequent down there too much. It's like cleaning products and shit down there. So I'm thinking, hey, what's up, Julia? How you doing, sweetheart? Nice of you to tune in. So she would hide a big bottle of vodka, and she'd be drunk by the time I get home. But my stupid ass, I wouldn't notice it, you know? And then she'd start fighting with me. I love you too, Julia. And she'd go up to the bedroom wall, which is adjacent to my next door neighbor's bedroom wall. I live in a condo. And she'd start pounding on it. And my next door neighbor hated me, and especially hated her, because my next door neighbor was aware that while I was at work, she was having these niggas come over and fucking pound her. Yes, I found this out after we broke up, that she had cheated on me many times. And everybody on Facebook knows this, Missa. So I'm just letting you know. Yeah, man, she's quite the fucking whore, this one. But yeah, I'm glad that's over. What was my point? Yeah, cop knock syndrome. Cops would come, and I know that they'd be on their way. And you hear, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man, the police are here. And, you know, I have to fucking answer the door and let them know, look, it's just a fucking domestic situation. It's not a fucking violent situation. We're just fucking arguing. You know, you don't have to fucking... Then they want to come in your house. The thing is that I had a fucking great idea once I came up with, and we used this from now on. When she would start banging on the fucking wall and we hear the cop knock, I tell her, get undressed. I'd get undressed, and I'd answer the fucking door naked, okay? This is the truth. And when the cop was like, yo, we got to call for domestic violence here, or domestic situation, I'd be like, dude, I'm banging my girl. My next door neighbor thinks I'm beating her up. That's her fucking screaming with her head pounding up against the fucking wall. I'm sorry I disturbed her, but you see that we're obviously naked. Then they want to come in the house and check, and fucking, you know, my son would be in his fucking room, sleeping. He was a lot younger back then. And they check on him to make sure that he was sleeping, because if there's a violent situation going on in the fucking house, my son's certainly not going to be awake to fucking, you know, to witness it. It was just craziness in my fucking bedroom and in the living room sometimes. So they come in, they see her fucking naked, covered up in a sheet, and they'd be like, all right, we're sorry, man, we're out of here. And it worked for like months. Yeah, man, it was like a great thing instead of being harassed by the police, you know. So yeah, that was cop knock syndrome. If you're gonna fucking come over, call before you roll through, get the all schools, and my personal friends know a secret knock that I have, so I don't get upset when somebody knocks on my door. It's just a dink, 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 and then I know it's a friendly knock. What's more friendlier than knock, 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 knock? Unless you go knock, knock at the end of it, and then you're like, oh wow, that's really cute. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my friends are all aware that they have to call before they come, and that they have to do the special knock. So I know, you know something funny? My next door neighbor, great fucking guy. It's not my next door neighbor that used to get pissed at me and call the police anymore. Thank God that bitch moved. All right, she works for the police department too. I think she smoked crack also. Because she'd come to my door like this. I'd be like, Connie, why are you fucking smoking that crack? She'd be like, what you talking about? I'd be like, Connie, go suck a dog dick out of my face. And I'd slam the door on her. Yeah, Connie was a bitch. But no, my next door neighbor was a real nice guy, John. He comes over to ask for like cigarettes. Like we both do this back and forth together. And he cop knocks. And it scares the living shit out of me. But, you know, I haven't told him that he has to knock like a nursery rhyme for me to understand that it's friendly knock. Like friendly fire, friendly knock. But anyway, yeah, that's my fucking cop knock story. Hey, thank you, Missa, for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I will see you next time. Tuesdays, 9 o'clock. So anyway, I was asking Julia what people's personal hells and people's personal heavens look like. And I explained to everybody that my personal hell is right here on earth. We're living it right now. You know this. But my personal heaven looks like a beautiful vagina. Yes, that's perfect. Living in a beautiful vagina is heavenly. That's how I picture heaven to be, with clouds and people being all nice and everybody happy that they're inside a nice vagina. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me go back for a second. There's clouds inside the vagina. That could possibly mean that the vagina has a bacterial infection or yeast infection or some kind of infection. Maybe the clouds would not be such a good idea to have inside the vagina because, vaginas are sensitive. And if heaven is a vagina, it might be sensitive too. Anyway, this is your boy bGrynch saying, yo, keep it real. Love each other. Peace. Yo, peace, love, and anarchy, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if I'm going to do a show next Tuesday or not, but I'll surely let you know. So just keep your eyes open for Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Love you guys. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Love you, Julia.